He showed me that age is just a number. It's a huge number, but it's a number. Kris joked about her 10-year engagement to Corey. Kris Jenner remains madly in love with Corey Gamble after 11 years. On the May 30th episode of The Kardashians, Kris and Corey traveled to Paris for Fashion Week to support Kendall Jenner's appearance in the L'Oreal show. During their stay, the pair made an effort to spend some romantic time together. Kris, 68, remarked that Paris had an added meaning for her and Corey. 43, I adore being in Paris with Corey since Corey and I started dating in Paris, so he generally plans a really special night for us while we're there, she said. When Kris arrived for dinner, she asked, "Why do I feel like I'm on an episode of The Bachelorette?" She wasn't far off when she referenced the private lunch, which included an outdoor dining experience with a full moon, the glittering Eiffel Tower in view, and us without kids. Kris opened up in a confessional about her relationship with Corey and their 25-year age difference. "When I first started dating Corey, I would question him, 'Why would you want to date someone older than you?' She clarified, 'I didn't understand the age gap until he taught me that age is just a number. It's a massive figure, but it's still a number.' She went on to say, 'Listen, I can't explain someone's chemistry or why people fall in love, but it's been an incredible almost 10 years, and we're having a good time.'" Kris and Corey first met in August 2014, when they were both in Ibiza to celebrate their common friend, fashion designer Riccardo Tisci's 40th birthday. They began dating shortly after and have remained together ever since. The two keep their relationship quiet, yet they routinely attend red carpet events together, occasionally brag about each other on social media, and even released a holiday card together in 2022. Corey has also appeared in episodes of Keeping Up with the Kardashians and, most recently, The Kardashians. In an interview with Wall Street Journal magazine in early 2021, Kris described Corey as a wonderful support system who was adored by her family. "He's the best guy, and he's an incredible support system for me. He gives me a lot of strength and knowledge. He's an excellent sounding board. And he loves my children and my mother, and they love him," she continued. While chatting with people about the debut of her new personal branding masterclass in July 2022, Kris spoke up on how her long-term boyfriend has helped her along her career path. "I believe Corey is great. He's an amazing guy," she remarked. "He's very supportive and knowledgeable about a wide range of topics. He's really knowledgeable about a lot of the projects I work on, and he really helps me think through some of my decisions. He's a terrific person to bounce ideas off of. I love his perspective of view on things." She also mentioned that Corey is the people person who enjoys helping me navigate such a large team and all of the things that are going on. Everybody needs someone to sort of run something by and assist make decisions about the smallest details. It could be a trip, what you're doing that evening, or what's going on at work today. But it's absolutely lovely to have him, she explained. The matriarch's companion of 10 years offered his opinions on her hysterectomy recuperation on this week's episode of The Kardashians. Kris Jenner's partner, Corey Gamble, gave his opinions on her recovery after a hysterectomy, including activities she is not permitted to perform while healing. At the beginning of this week's episode of The Kardashians, Khloe Kardashian and Scott Disick visit Kris, 68, at her house, where she is recovering after her hysterectomy. Initially, the matriarch was intended to have just her ovaries removed following the detection of a tumor, but as she disclosed on last week's episode, her doctor recommended she have her uterus removed as well, to not give anything a chance to grow. "I had a nurse come over and tell me that I can either have my pain pill or a cocktail," Kris continued, prompting Khloe to deadpan, "I know which one you chose. That martini is wild." Although it is unclear what is in the glass, Kris is shown sipping from a transparent liquid from a glass bottle. Kris remarked in her confessional, "I'm done with my surgery and feeling great. I feel great. I'm a little swollen. I'm a little sore. But good." She also got excellent news, telling Khloe and Scott that she had received a call saying that the tumor was benign. "You didn't tell me," says Corey. Kris' 10-year-old boyfriend, clothed in similar silky red pajamas. Nice to hear. He motions to Khloe and Scott and says, I'm glad they came. Kris dismisses his remark, telling Khloe and Scott, I'm just going to take the next couple of days and try to really chill. So, how long will you need to recover? Scott inquired. Kris says she can return to workouts in 2 weeks.